British Columbia is pursuing legal action against OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT, which was allegedly used by Jesse Van Rootselaar prior to the Tumbler Ridge school shooting tragedy. The province is working with legal counsel in both BC and California, where OpenAI is headquartered. They are seeking accountability and justice for the victims' families and the community of Tumbler Ridge. Van Rootselaar is alleged to have inputted violent prompts into ChatGPT. OpenAI failed to notify law enforcement authorities in BC. Provincial officials say they are coordinating with families pursuing their own legal action.
As the community continues to heal, our government remains focused on supporting those affected. Accountability is also part of that process. When there are serious concerns that opportunities to prevent harm were missed, we as a government have the responsibility to act. We owe that to the victims, their families, and everyone whose life was changed by this tragedy. We owe it to ensure that this never happens again. The province is preparing legal action to hold artificial intelligence company OpenAI and its decision makers accountable for their failure to notify law enforcement of the violent prompts made on its ChatGPT platform by the perpetrator prior to the tragedy in Tumbler Ridge. We've retained legal counsel in both BC and California to explore all avenues to hold OpenAI and its decision makers accountable. OpenAI is headquartered in California, and we are prepared to take this fight to them. This work is still in its early stages, but I can share now that we'll be working alongside legal counsel in BC and British and California to ensure accountability and secure support for community rebuilding efforts, including the construction of a new Tumbler Ridge school facility. Our focus is on following the evidence, pursuing accountability, and standing up for the people affected by this tragedy. That work will take time, but we are committed to exploring every available option at our disposal. No company or corporate leader, no matter how large, should escape accountability when public safety is at stake. So we are coordinating with the families and their lawsuit. I think they're at similar early stages in those proceedings, and we'll continue to coordinate with them as we pursue our legal recourse. And that would mean all of those steps about whether it leads to a filing or discovery and all those different steps of litigation as this moves forward.
And BC's Attorney General adds the province has a record of taking legal action against large corporations, including a $3.7 billion settlement last year between big tobacco companies and Canadian provinces.